no boundaries, become infinite. This will be impossible as long as you are the mind. How can you feel? How can you do it? First, you have to stop certain things. Everybody seeks for security, safety. We are too much concerned with safety and security. And this keeps us in bondage. Really, prison is the most secure place. No one can harm you there. No one out of prison is secure, as guarded as the prisoner. You cannot kill, you cannot murder a prisoner. It is difficult. He is like a most guarded king. You can murder a prisoner or a king. It is not so difficult. Every day they go on killing them. But you cannot kill a prisoner. He is so safe in his prison cell that there is no risk. To live out of prison is dangerous. Prison is a word used. You have to understand it in a broader sense. Your conditionings, the voice of the parents, the voice of the priests, all these create the prison walls. To live out of prison is dangerous, is full of hazards, full of risks. Anything can happen. So we have created mental prison. When I talk about prison, I am not talking about the physical prison that you can see. It is the mental prison that you have, that each one of us created around us, psychological prison around us. We carry those prisons with us. They are portable. You need not remain with them. They move with you. Instead, wherever you go, your prison goes with you. You are always behind a wall. Only sometimes. Rarely do you stretch your hand out of it to touch someone. But only a hand is stretched. You never come out of your prison. So whenever we meet, it is simply meeting hands out of the prison. We meet friends, we meet parents, we meet boyfriend and girlfriend, we meet husband and wife. We are all, the meeting is always like a stretching hand out of the prison window. So whenever we meet, it is simply meeting of the hands out of the prison, out of the window. We stretch our hand, still afraid, scared and ready any moment to withdraw the hand. You feel very safe. Both the parties are doing the same thing. Only hands touch each other. The outer dimensions. When you are making love, what happens? Isn't not only the bodies are touching one another, the interaction is happening at the level of the body. The meeting does not happen or reach, the energy does not reach to the level of emotions. Maybe for a moment when you are involved in the act of sex, you feel momentarily emotional connection, but soon after the act is over, the emotional connection is severed. It is no more there. It is simply meeting of the hands of the outer dimension. Out of windows, we stretch our hand, afraid, scared, and ready any moment to withdraw the hands. This is what. Does it not happen the same way in the act of sex? It's like you stretch your hands, genitals are stretched. The moment something happens or comes to the mind, immediate as a response, like the hands are withdrawn. And now psychologists say that even that is just an appearance, because hands have their own armor around them. No hand is ungloved. You would have seen, for some reasons, certain people keep the gloves on their hands and you are only touching the gloves. Not only the British Queen used to use the gloves, you also have gloves, the unseen gloves, invisible gloves, so that no one can touch you. Or even if someone touches, there is only a hand, a dead hand. You do not see the warmth in the touch of the body, as if two dead bodies are touching one another. You are already withdrawn, and fear is the only way that you withdraw yourself, because the other creates the fear. And Sartre says the other is the enemy. That is his famous statement. The other is the enemy. The other will look like an enemy if you are armored. You are armored. With an armored person, there can be no friendship. Friendship is impossible. What to talk about friendship? Even love will be impossible. Communion will be impossible. You are afraid. Someone make you a possession. Someone may overpower you. Someone may make you a slave. Afraid of this, you have created many imaginary prisons, a safety wall around you. Cautiously you move, cautiously you take every step. Life becomes a boredom. You start love life, but soon it becomes a boredom. Really, a love life does not remain fresh and alive for long. Soon it converts into a boredom. If you are too cautious, life cannot be an adventure. If you are protecting yourself too much and hankering after security, you are already dead, not alive, and the meeting cannot happen. So remember one basic law: life means insecurity. Life means insecurity. And if you are ready to live life in insecurity, without fear, only then you will be alive. Insecurity is the freedom. Security is the bondage. Security creates the bondage. Security creates a prison walls around you. If you are ready to be insecure, constantly insecure, you will be free, and freedom is the door to the divine. Freedom is the door to the divine. Afraid. You create a prison and imaginary walls around you. You become, and the moment you create prison walls, you are no more alive, almost like a dead. This is what you feel. When you embrace another person, it is almost like two dead bodies touching one another. There is no aliveness. Aliveness means there has to be a flow of energy, and after the embrace, you should be more energized, as if new current life force, Ellen White, has started flowing into you. The circuit is completed in that moment of embrace, and the energy begins to flow from one pole to the another. And you are refreshed. When this happens at the level of emotions, we begin to feel more energized. And when this meeting, this touch, this embrace happens at the level of energy, as if a miracle has happened. You are always overflowing, and invisible energy as aura, as light. In that very moment, when the energy flows like that, you are indeed discovered the source, the reservoir of energy with you, and you are a light unto yourself. You will be free, and this freedom is the door to the divine. That is why the moment you are a light unto yourself, this light, the lamp that is lit within you, the lamp that you are now, becomes a door, a connection to the divine, to existence. After you create prison, you become dead, more and more dead. And then you will call, where is God? The person who has become a light unto himself or herself, the energy is flowing. Each touch is very warm and cordial. You would have never asked him, never found him asking, where is God? And when the meeting is happening between two dead persons, you ask, where is God? Where is life? And what does life mean? What is bliss? The moment you experience this, you are a reservoir of bliss. You don't ask where is bliss. It surrounds you like a halo. Life is there, always waiting for you. But you have to meet it on your own terms. Whenever you used to meet the people before, you used to meet on your own terms. Now, but you have to meet life on your own terms. You cannot have your own terms. Life has its own terms to meet you, the way life wants to meet you. And the basic term is to have a communion with life is insecurity. Nothing can be done about it. You can only create an illusion, and in that illusion you can waste your life. And that is what each one of us is doing, wasting our lives in useless pursuits. And the outcome is that we do not feel, we do not experience life. Nothing can be done about it. Whatsoever you do shall perennially remain a deception. If you fall in love, you become afraid that this woman or this man can leave you, or in this man can't leave you. The fear enters immediately. This was your situation when you talk about relationships, always afraid that this man or this woman can one day leave you. You were never afraid when you were not in love. Now that you are in love, life has entered, and with life, insecurity of the life too has entered with it. One who never loves anybody is never afraid that anybody can leave him. The whole world can leave him. He is not afraid. You cannot harm him. He is secure. The moment you love someone, you are in love with someone, insecurity has entered into you, because the moment you are in love with someone, life has entered into you. One who never loves is never afraid. The moment you love someone, insecurity has entered, because life means insecure, uncertain. You do not know what is going to happen the next moment. Insecurity, life has entered. Life means insecurity. Life means living moment to moment. Living moment to moment means you do not know what is going to happen the next moment. What is going to happen the next moment? And we are not ready to take that risk. We want to live life calculated. Everything should happen according to our calculations. But life does not happen according to your calculations. Life happens the way it needs to happen. The moment you love, you have become afraid. This person may die. This person can leave you. he or she may find someone else. The person can love somebody else. Now, to make the thing secure, you must do something. You think by getting married, you will be secure. No. You did this, the society has told you, the moment you are in love, get married. So marriage is considered as a security. But does security comes with marriage? No. Now, if the person wants to leave, you can drag him to the court. This is what is happening. And if he wants a divorce, he will have to prove something against you. Even if it will take 3 or 4 years. You have to prove something. You have to drag him to the court. Even then it will take 3 to 4 years. Now you have created safety around you, but the moment you are married, you are no more alive. The relationship is not alive. Now it has become a law, no more a relationship. Now it is a legal phenomenon. Each relationship becomes a legal phenomenon the moment you enter into marriage. Not an alive thing. The court cannot protect life, it can protect you. Court cannot protect life, the law can only protect laws. Now marriage is something which is dead. It can be defined. And love is not something that can be defined. Marriage is definable. Love is indefinable. It is unseen but realized truth. It is an unseen but realized truth. It is indefinable. Now you have come under the world of definitions. Marriage is a definition. But the phenomena is already dead. It is no more. Introspect. The moment you wanted it to be secure, the moment you wanted to enclose it so that nothing new can happen to it, you have created the prison, you have imprisoned it. Then suffering is the way of life. This is what is happening to each one of you. Enough for now.